Hello. I always do that. It's always how I start a video. Right. Anyway, right, I'm gonna try and do some internet checks. Right. At the moment, I'm playing this really exciting game. What the hell was it called? I don't know. RC Racer or something. It's an old NES game. Don't worry about it. I'm not. It's not bad though. It's not bad, you know. But like, it is a little bit shit. I mean, because it's like, if anyone that knows Micro Machines, and I ain't talking about the little toys, I'm talking about. I need to cut my. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's a bit like that where you can't actually see where you're going. You're just driving around like other butchers. If I can turn it around. Right, if that came up. Yeah. So yeah, if that filmed properly, yeah, you get kind of the gist. Um, mm, right. Try to sort my internet out. Not sure yet. I'm gonna try and attempt to boot the PlayStation out and see if I can stream anything. Fingers crossed, you know. Even though I don't do the old fingers crossed thing, that's stupid. And fingers crossed, it's like, yeah, you're punching in the face, you know. But anyway, you bastards. Alright, so, yeah, I don't even know what to call this video other than internet update, I suppose. Get back to reality, because, got some decent speakers here, though. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, my Switch and obviously all the other stuff I got here. Yeah, so, yeah, so I set up quite a few bits here. Yeah, and there's the game trying to blind me. Alright, okay, so the next video, it probably won't work. Basically, right, I can get YouTube to work. I can now get YouTube to work, so that's a miracle. It's only taken me a week of phoning engineers and the internet provider, right? And I have spoken, right, I tell you, right, I'll make it sound funny. I have spoken to that internet provider, the same person, I'm not going to mention her name, but I even know her name now, right? We spoken so many times, we might as well be dating, right? I was making her laugh, I don't know. Yeah, she seemed to like my accent, God knows why. But yeah, um, we were like, it's, like basically what I'm saying is the amount of times we talked and tried to sort out the internet, it just like nothing worked. Nothing worked. Like, had to contact BT, right, and fix the line. Right, they did that, and then I knew they were full of bullshit. I basically, said like, you sure that internet's working? They were like, yeah, mate, yeah, of course. Of course it worked. It's like, immediately they said that, I thought, you're speaking a load of old Billy bullshit. Right? Because all they do is, they use a cherry picker and they come in and, they do their job and then they bugger off. Right? I mean, they don't give a shit. I mean, it's not up to them. It's up to the rest of it, the internet provider and everything else. But basically, long story short, alright, the the line got fixed, but then the provider was getting like no signal coming through. So, trying to figure out, okay, who's the provider then, right? And like, I've done a lot of research, and got to the point where I want to, like give up in a minute. I thought, like, no, I can't give up, because I need the internet to work. Even if it's not great internet, it's better than nothing, right? So, yeah. So try to get that sorted. Right, and it should be working. Alright, so yeah, if you heard that, sorry, my stomach went a bit funny. I will literally try to. I will attempt to stream a video on my PlayStation. It's not gonna work. I know that. I'm gonna end up having to get like Virgin or something like that, sorted out. But at this rate, because I can't deal with that. I want to make videos. Even if about only 2 people watch them, I don't really give a shit. It's funny. But anyway, how long I've been on this video now? Oh, nearly 7 minutes. Alright, that'll do. Probably bored the living fuck out of everyone for that one, but yeah. Okay. In the words of Eminem, I'm going to attempt to drown myself. Alright, in the sea of internet. Yeah. I'm right. If I look a bit knackered, I am. Because I've had like, like about a billion worth of bloody calls I've had to deal with over the last few days about this bloody internet, and it's like, fucking hell. Alright, anyway, I will attempt. I'm gonna do it later, alright, because the internet might be quicker then, because most people in bed, unlike people like me that don't give a shit. It's like, what are you gonna do? Well, I ain't got nothing to do. I might as well play a game and stream a video. I ain't got fucking else to do because well, I've actually got stuff to do. I've got to sort out this thing I've got to go to. It's supposed to teach you how to use computers and stuff. I know it sounds stupid, but I think it's kind of funny. I'm just going to go there and go, how do you use a computer? I don't even know how to turn it on. And just right, take the piss a little bit. Not too much, but just be me, right, which is me, taking the piss, right? But like not too much that you're out of order. But, like put it this way, right? See, I'm doing it again, right? This is me. I can't stop rubbing. But like, right, put it this way, right? If someone like literally said, and they were right twats, right, and went like, how have you like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of a scenario, right? And they're like, all right, you can't even do this, and they wind me up. Put it that way, they wind me up, and start like thinking they're all that. Then that's it, it's the old, not dealing with this person. No. But anyway, they might be nice people. I don't know. I've got to go there Friday. I'm also running out of my medication. I need to pick that up for my epilepsy. But yeah, so I think the internet's getting sorted out, so that should be a good thing. And obviously, it's a good thing if it works, because in this day and age, you can't really, be honest with you, you can't really survive without internet, can you? I mean, you can't. You can't download games, you can't bloody watch any videos, you know, you can't go on Netflix. Everything now relies on internet. So, now shopping, ordering stuff from Amazon, every single thing. So, yeah. Alright, I end the video because it's gone over the 10-minute mark. But anyway, and I will try to, but it probably won't work. And if it does, work, it probably come up really squarey and like not work properly, like completely like go, or not even do it. And if it does it that way, then I have an idea. I'll just have to record a video and then upload it, like you do, like what I'm doing at the moment on the phone. Like I'm recording and then I just upload it and do it that way. You know, so a bit of waste of time having a camera, but at least you ain't got to look at my ugly mug. So I suppose that's an advantage. Anyway, I'll say bye. Alright, okay. Yeah, fun times, man. Fun fucking times. Yeah. Alright, bye.